This is gonna be. We're not gonna be able to finish the game today, but we are about halfway through the game right now. Understand? This is a puzzle game like similar to The Witness, where you have to figure out or understand the rules of the level in order to solve the set. And not only do you have to figure out what each individual rule is, so in each set you've got a certain number of rules represented by the dots at the bottom of your screen. Like in this set, there's 3 rules, and you have to figure out what each of the rules are by trying to draw different lines in this grid. For example, I think the first rule here is that you have to touch all the square symbols. If you don't touch the square symbol, the first rule never lights up. I forgot what the second rule was. I kind of forgot what the second rule... Oh, the second rule is don't touch the dash symbol. Don't touch these little dash symbols. And then the third rule is that... The third rule in this set is got the theme of trying to follow these dashes as viable shapes that you can make with your line. Your ADHD would heal you in this game? Oh. Well, I mean, maybe better to watch than to play then. So, like, in this level, this little symbol here means that you can only make these directions. You can only go in these directions. You can go right and then down, and then right and then down again. So that's what we did, and that works. And here's like, right, this third rule is only satisfied if you go like in this direction. Right twice and then down once. Right twice and then down once, that works. So right twice, down once, right twice, down once. That allows to satisfy the last rule. This satisfies the first and second rule. The first rule, touch all the squares. Second rule, don't touch these dash symbols. But that doesn't satisfy the third rule because we don't have the right shape corresponding for this. Since you're such a fan of puzzles, have you ever heard of that old internet game Not Prawn? I think so. Wasn't it like some web puzzle where you had to like go digging through source code and stuff like that to solve riddles? I am not a fan of those kind of puzzles, personally. They're a little bit too, like, I don't know what's the right word. Niche? Abstract for me. So I've never really gotten into those sort of things. I feel like the leap in logic required to solve some of those sort of things, are they called ARGs, by the way? Is too much. Yeah, you have to fiddle with source code, download some short videos, generally out of the box thinking. Yeah, okay. All right, so we're starting a new set here. -4. So we've got a new set of levels. They all follow this set of levels all follow the same 3 rules, and we got to figure out what these 3 rules are. Second rule seems to be don't touch this. Third rule seems to be, or first and second rule seem to be the same. First rule, touch all the squares. Second rule, don't touch this. Third rule, I don't really know what the third rule is here. Trying some different shapes. Maybe it's like you have to, your line that you draw has to be a rotation of this, perhaps? No? This is valid. This is valid. A 2-line vertical is, or 2-tile vertical is valid, satisfies the third rule. 2 horizontal also satisfies the third rule. So you cannot have a length. Your line length can only go 2 at most before you have to make a turn. What? I'm not sure. Not sure yet about this third rule. You have to go now? Alright, God of Wars. Good night. Thank you, thank you. Have a great evening. Da, 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 da. So by the same logic, right? Here, by the same logic, this double dash line should mean that like we have to keep turning. Every time we make a line of 2 length, we have to turn. If we try to do this, it won't work. If we try to do this, it won't work. That also works because that's still valid. So there's no difference, maybe, between 2 horizontal dashes and 2 vertical dashes? I don't understand this, though. I'm still confused about this one. So what shape did we do here? Like a big L shape. A size 2 L shape. But it's... Whoa. You realize why you like this game more than The Witness, by the way? This is pure logic and puzzles, no searching stuff except for the right solution. Yeah, me too. I think I liked this more than The Witness as well for similar reasons. No, like, searching for stuff or where to go, and like The Witness had some really weird things too. Like, do you remember the sunlight angle thing where like you had to look at some dark surface with the sun shining on it from a certain angle in order to see some sort of like reflection? That section, I got stuck on that section for like 4 hours, not knowing how to proceed. And just like not being able to figure out what the mechanic of that section was. And it was super frustrating. And it felt so silly after like you learn what the actual solution is. It felt so silly. All right, what's up with this? What does this mean? This symbol wants us to draw like the complement of this. It's okay with us going straight. It's okay with us going horizontally straight or vertically straight. But as soon as we turn, as soon as we make a turn downwards, like in the same shape, it doesn't work. This works? Is this a negative? You cannot have this shape? You cannot have this shape in your line. You cannot have this shape in your line, but I do have this shape in my line. You can never go up and then to the right, or left and then to the and then down. You can never go 2 distance. Oh, that's valid. This is valid here. So it just, this double down, it's like the first level, or it's like the first set. It's not like the previous set. The first set, it's not about whether the shape is in your line. It's about if you take that direction. If you ever move horizontally in the same direction 2 tiles in a row, 2 times in a row. So this is only moving once, and then this would be moving twice. This would fail. But this is fine. Okay, so we cannot make that shape. We cannot ever go up and to the right or down and to the left. Okay. But I have to touch all the squares. There we go. But I don't, yeah, there we go. We just can never go in the same direction twice in a row. Holy cow. Dude, what? All right, okay. I can never go vertically in the same direction twice. And I can't go... Jesus. This one has a face, yeah. Look at that face. Something like this? Okay, which one am I failing? I'm failing this one? Up, left, up? There we go. So just need to go to the go horizontally one extra square. Like the horizontal, there's nothing preventing you from doing like many horizontal moves in here. So that's the thing that we want to abuse in order to not have to do any of this stuff. If you have multiple horizontals before your verticals, it doesn't satisfy this shape or this shape. Nice. All right, next set. Set number 5. 2 rules only. This wants you to go up, then to the right twice. Interesting that the other direction also works. And that also works. The first rule is don't touch the symbol. Don't touch the instruction symbol. What is the second rule? Why doesn't this work? This works. This works. This does not work. But that works. For some reason, only this doesn't work. That's strange. Alright. Right down, right down. Seems fine. Right, right, right. Wait, this is 3 rights, and I only did 2 rights. So it's no longer in... yeah. It's no longer instructions on your movement. It's again now on the shape of your line. Your line just needs to contain this shape somewhere, I think. Wait, right down, right down. Yeah, this is instruction on movement. This is instruction on movement, up, right, right. But this is not instruction on movement because I did not go right 3 times. I only went right 2 times. So it's like either or? Is that why? Let me see there. This is valid because it's the rotational shape of this. Why is this valid? I have no idea. See, this works too. It's it has this shape. It's that also works. It's a little bit confusing. Okay, right. Wait, what? That's not correct? But it has... I feel like we have this shape. One length, two vertical, 2 horizontal. Right, down, down, right. Ha! Okay. What am I missing here? It doesn't care about the first and second segment. New theory is that it doesn't care about the first and second segment. So it is instructions, not first and second, first and last. It is instructions, but you can ignore the first one and you can ignore the last one. And you have to do everything in the middle in terms of a movement. So like here, you ignore this and you ignore this, and you just have to move to the right one time. And that's this. Ignore these two outer outliers, and then you just have to move down and to the right one time. Or left and up one time. Here, ignore the outliers, you just have to move right one time. Why doesn't that work? Okay. And this works, like I'm only moving right and down. Right and down works. That works everywhere. I ignore the first and the last one, and I move down twice and right twice, and that works. New theory? My first new theory is accurate for everything except this one. And I wonder if it's because everything else has a different line for the first and second. For the first and last part of the symbol or part of the instruction, none of them are ever both horizontal or both vertical except for this one here. So maybe that has something to do with it. So if I ignore both of these, I have to go down, right twice, down twice, left twice. What if I just go like that and ignore this, both the first two and the last two? No. No. What happened? Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Why does this work? So now I've ignored the first and last one. I've ignored the first and last one, and now instead of instructions, I just made it have the shape. It almost looked like a complement. Like you could insert this shape into here and it would fit. It almost kind of looks like that too. Okay, I don't know if I fully understand this rule, but it works. Like this shape kind of fits into here, into this shape. You know? What if I did this? No, it doesn't. Okay. Let's go next. First rule, don't touch any of these instructions. Okay. This plus this is a box, is a square, is a tile. This plus this makes a 2 tile length, and you have to draw them. So this is like that. So these are combined together, and you have to draw the shape that fills in the middle. Like that. That. Size 2 box. What is this? So this and this combine to be that. And this combine to be a 1 square thing, but how do you combine these together so that it makes one shape? I think it's like that. This piece goes right here. Then this piece goes above to make a vertical height 3 shape. And then this piece goes like right here to close it off. And you get this shape. And now we have like a bigger version of that. Same thing, right? This thing goes here and we get 2. Or yeah, here, and then we height 4, and then like almost? Okay, so 1, 2, 3. There's 3 squares on the bottom. Then there's gonna be I believe this is gonna be a 2 thickness tower with 4 height. And I want to draw another thing here, but I want to fill this one as well. How do I get that? I feel like this is the shape with this added tile in there. But how would I draw that? It's not drawable. Is there a different way I could combine these things to make it so it's drawable? Okay, I could put this here and then put this here. It's the same thing though. It's the same thing except it's horizontal instead. Right? This here, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then this like that. And so 1, 2, 3, and then this. Yeah, and then again, like I want to draw this thing here. There's got to be some other orientation that we can assemble these 4 pieces so that it makes sense. Oh, so instead of these 2 pieces being like a external module that is adding on to the big shape, it is like a hole in the bigger shape where we don't have to touch. Oh. Telepathic hints, Naravan. Telepathic hints. All you gotta do is go, oh, and then I get it. (6-9). So what is this? This is a box with size 4? And then a box with size 2 in the middle. The dashes can overlap each other in your drawing? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. What changed here? So this makes a size 2 square again? I mean, this is not it? Okay. So we've got a 1x3. These two combine to be a 1x3 horizontal. These two combine to be a 1x3 vertical. And then we've got a 2x2. But how do I even draw that? I don't know if we can just like add these shapes together. I don't think it works that way. I was thinking 1x3 horizontal, 1x3 vertical, and 2x2 square. But I don't think that works. Okay, visualize. Gotta visualize the shape. You know what? You know what, chat? We're busting out the MS Paint. Okay. That's cheating. All right. How do we do this? Print screen. Can we do it like this? I don't know if this works. Whee! So maybe like this. It doesn't work that well. Let's make this bigger. The paint looks weird. It's probably like old school paint. Oh no. Let's get rid of all this stuff. And then, oh, here we go. This is why it was on screen. Okay. All right, so we have this. All this needs to fit into a 4x4 box. Like, that's the weird part, isn't it? Wait, it's gotta be easier than this. This has to be an empty... What if it's just like... What if it's just like that? No? If these 4 add up to still be an empty square somewhere, shouldn't it just be something like this? Oh, we can't see. I have the paint blocked. I was trying to do something like this. I thought maybe like the empty 2x2 square from these four would just be somewhere on the side now. But it didn't work, so we're back to paint. Back to paint. Let's see here. Where does this go? Where can this go? Maybe like here? And then this piece goes here? And then we have a middle square. Okay, there's a 1x1 square. There's a 1x1 square that's missing from the center somewhere. I don't know where, but like here. Yes, that could work, right? These two pieces form a 1x1 square that is a hole in the center, like that. And then I just need these three to close it off. Or they form two. This and... Oh, wait. What if it's just like instead of the 2x2 being the emptiness, what if it's just this and this being empty, or this and this being empty? Because you could pair these together to make two 1x1 empty squares. So if it's this and this, like, can we draw that? It's actually maybe not drawable. I gotta figure out what the big shapes, how to put the big shapes together. That's my problem. I gotta figure out how to put the big shapes together. Okay. Where did my paint go? There we go. Maybe I'm making this too complicated than it needs to be, but what did I do? Sure, that's fine. If I put this here, right? Then how does this work? This doesn't really work that well. Like, where does this go? This goes here? Yeah, that works, right? That works. And so we've got a 4x4 square that is missing the top left corner and the top right corner. And then where did these four fit in? They're missing a square somewhere. It can't be the 2x2 square in the center. I think paint slowed you down more than anything. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think we would have gotten to this that quickly. It was kind of difficult for me to visualize how these two pieces changed the shape of the outer box, the bigger box. Oh, nice. Easy. Okay. Second rule, don't touch this. The first rule. That's not correct? What? Excuse me? You don't need to worry about the second row of dashes since they're included in the first dashes anyways. When you're trying to figure out the outer shape, yeah, sure, I guess. If you're certain that they're like inside, which they kind of have to be, I guess, because there's not enough space for them to be outside. What is the dealio? Okay, the border between the dark and light area has this shape. These are the two borders that are shared between the dark and the light areas, and it has this shape. The border between the dark and light area has this shape, which is 1 vertical, 2 horizontal. What? What? Like this? Yeah, I don't know what rule 2, like, I'm not even sure which one's rule 2, which one's rule 3. Okay, rule 3 is the thing that I was just talking about, but rule 2... Oh? Look at that. That failed rule 2. Why did that fail rule 2? Is rule... Wait. Which one between rule 1 and rule 2 is not touching this? Okay, I think I got it. No, I don't have it. Rule 1 is don't touch the instructions. Rule 2... Rule 2 fails when I only have exactly 1 empty square here. What if I do this? Rule 2 fails here as well. Rule 2 might just be like the size of the empty square needs to be... No, because that's a size 1 square. You meant rule 3. Rule 3, I just explained rule 3. It's the border, the shape of the border between the dark and the light area needs to fit the instruction. So you look at the border between the dark and the light area, it's down 2, right 1, up 1, right 1, and that's the shape of the instruction. But I'm not really sure what rule 2 is yet. Oh, what? So like this? I don't know why rule 2 still valid. Huh, interesting. Rule 2 is not valid once I cross out both of these. Rule 2 is valid as long as there is an empty... There's an untouched area that has an instruction in it. But once there is no empty area that has an instruction in it, rule 2 is not valid. So rule 2 is just there needs to be at least 1 empty area that has an instruction in it. Maybe? Or more like, I guess the more specific wording for the rule is there cannot be an empty area that has no instruction contained within it. Oh boy. Oh boy. So I want to draw this, which satisfies this. But in order to satisfy this, I gotta draw that. Wait, no. I gotta draw like this? Is that right? Okay, so it's like almost. I need to fill this square as well, which might be kind of tricky. Or like, yeah, that is. What if we shifted this to be these 3 squares instead? Can we do that? There we go. We can do that. So that we needed to shift it over 1 so that we can actually physically draw the line. Okay. Whoa. Big one. So this shape is gonna be like this, right? And this. So do I actually need to... Well, I guess I need to do like... Yeah, there we go. When is it similar puzzles with Tetris blocks? Yeah. What? Excuse me? So you combine these two together, they're in this, if they're in the same blank area, the borders are combined together, and you move this to the left side of this, and you get like down 1, right 2, up 1, down 1, right 2, up 1, and it looks fine. This combined together gets, what does that look like? Why am I having such trouble visualizing this? Like that? Ah, okay. So this is the left half and this is the right half. So left, down, right, then here, then right, up, right. Okay. And this is going to be a box. 2x2 box. What? The border between the dark and light area is just down, right, right. So if I drew something like this, the border would be... Huh? Because, I mean, the border is very... It's... Because this is not next to... Oh, I think I figured it out. So if we try to cover like as much space as possible, and the light area is small, then the border between the light and the dark area is big, because this piece, this tile position, is not next to the edge. But we need to... Yeah, every previous level, the instruction was on the edge. Well, not this one. But like all these other ones, the instruction was on the edge, which the edge doesn't count as the border, because it's not a border between light and dark. It's just the edge. So for this one, in order to have a border between light and dark to be that small, it needs to be at the edge of the map. And in order to get that, it doesn't have to be like a really small, it doesn't have to be a really big dark area. Up until now, we've had a really big dark area. The dark areas have been bigger than the light areas up until now. But we can do a really small dark area like this, and the border between light and dark is down one and to the right two. It's like inverted. It's like inverted, and you can do that as an option as well. Jesus, okay. Four different symbols. They could potentially be combined together. Oh no. Jesus Christ. Why is it so hard? Okay, so is this valid? Yes. If we block this off on this corner, that's valid. Down 2, right 2. And if we block this off on this corner, that's also valid. Left 2, down 2. And then we could do like this and combine this with this. No. I was looking at here, right? Like I think maybe these two might need to be combined. So this one, these two are fine. This one is up 1, left 1, up 2. But if I draw this tile to be dark, then there will be a left one that is missing here. So that's why I didn't draw this tile to be dark. And I tried to combine it with this one. And what does this one need? This one, then I need up 3. Then I need 1. Then I need 1, 2, 1, 2. So I need this shape here then, if I wanted to do that. What this shape is? The dash on the bottom left completely threw you off. Well, I also need to figure out what to do with this one. Okay, what if I combine this and this in the opposite direction? So we have like... it doesn't really work, right? Because if I want to combine it in the opposite direction, then I have to like go like this. It's like this. So we have, oh, and this doesn't work either. What? Well, if I started here and I went up 2, there's the border for the bottom left. Then I made the border for the top right like this. Almost? I would need to like start here. So now look at the bottom. But this doesn't really work, right? I'm a little bit short. Hey, good luck, Jimmy. Hey, thank you so much for the Prime Gaming sub for the first time. Welcome to the Rope Club. Glad you're enjoying the stream. Hope you're doing well. I'm looking at the bottom left right now. So we've got up 1, left 1, up 2. Then I go to the top left, then left 2, then up 2. But then I should have an up 3 here. This thing is empty. Oh, never mind. Got it already. Damn it. It's gonna be something tricky where I have to figure out. See, like here, this is also valid right now. 2 vertical, 2 horizontal. 2 vertical. The mind signals, I don't know. I'm not close. I don't feel like I'm close yet to figuring out the solution for this one yet. I mean, it's not just some weird stuff like this, right? can't be something that symmetrical. Like this, if we did something like this piece would be here. This piece would be here almost. And then what? And then we would need to, so we would have this and this. These two would be satisfied. Then we would need right 2, down 2, and then down 3. I don't have right 2, down 2. Like, how do I get these two shapes? Or, I mean, I need down 2, right 2. Okay, so what if we do like this? Down 2, right 2. Oh, wait. I mean, no, because this has to connect to this. What about down here? Ah, R2D2, right 2, down 2, R2D2. My simplest solution was to just isolate these two corners on the right. But I feel like it's not the simplest solution at first glance. What if I did like this, and then this satisfied this border, right? The top left is kind of satisfied now. This is kind of close. This is satisfied. This is satisfied. This is like here, 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 here. And then I've also satisfied this from down to right to, but now I have an extra, I have like an extra thing here. These three borders here, this one, and this one are not represented by anything. If I wanted to just isolate this shape, how would I do it? It would be like, no, that wouldn't even work. Okay, what if right? How would I even, if I just wanted to isolate this shape by itself in its corner, how would I do it? You like can't, right? This isn't right because you've got a bigger border here. So this needs to be combined with something else. It has to be combined with something else, and it's most likely this one, because this one also can't be isolated by itself. This is not correct because this border is missing. So if we combine these two and flip the orientation so that this one is on the bottom, then it would look like, but then I don't have this vertical thing. I don't know. You have yet to ask for hints in this game, if I recall correctly. That's true. I think so. I don't like to jump to hints too quickly. I don't think here. The tricky thing is, like, we don't have much space. If we're gonna isolate these two on the right side, we don't have much space to work with on the left side. Damn. I wonder if we'll have to use this concept where the dark area is actually small. If the dark area is small, okay, and all four of these were combined, what kind of shape could we get? I don't know if we would even. So hard to, so hard to imagine. Time to get the paint out. Yep. Like you look at something like this, right? So this top right, top border satisfies the bottom right. And then like something like and then something like this would satisfy the bottom, the one of the other ones, one of the top two. So this would have this, which satisfies bottom right. This which satisfies top right, and then we would have to draw something that satisfies these two shapes. Can we do that? That's pretty hard. It's very difficult. Very, very difficult. One. Yeah, I don't know about that. The difficult part here is not knowing which of these combine with which, and if we're trying to make some simple solutions or not, or just like one really big solution that combines all of them. This is what I keep coming back to. This is what I keep coming back to, but I feel like I'm tunnel visioning on this. This is the tricky one. This is the super tricky one. The other ones all look natural. This looks natural. This in the upper right corner looks natural. This in the lower left right corner looks natural. This almost looks natural in terms of like this shape. Except it connects to something, right? It connects to something that then makes the bottom right corner, and then what do? Then we do this, and it's so close. It's really, really close. This is actually really close. This is satisfying the bottom left. Then this piece here satisfies the bottom right. Then this piece here satisfies the top left. And then I need a piece that satisfies this, which is down, down, right, right, which doesn't work. If it was down, down, left, left, down, it would work. Um, but like if I need this piece to be connected to the upper left section, that's going to be really difficult. Um, I don't know, man. Okay. Okay. These two What if there's like multiple borders? Like, can we do something like that? Oh, this looks so close too. There's like an inside and an outside border. Could that be it? But I think, but these two don't make a box. This and this doesn't this is not right. This is not right because it doesn't satisfy the second rule. There's no symbol in this empty. Oh, I tried to get really big brain, but this is too big brain, and it's not correct. There's no symbol inside here. If these two symbols were inside here, maybe it would make some sort of sense, but no. Inside is a good game. It is. Wait. Damn it. Why is this so difficult? All right, here's the question, right? I mean, the problem... Hey, Felix. Just got here. What rules do you have for this one? Yeah, okay, we're at the very last level of this set. The rule is that... First rule, don't touch any of the instruction symbols. That's simple. The second rule is that every blank area that you create must have at least one instruction symbol contained within it. And third, the instruction symbol should correspond to the border between the light and dark areas. So if we go very back to the beginning, the border between the light and dark area follows this symbol. One vertical, two horizontal. The border between the dark and light area follows the symbol. Two vertical, like two down, one right, one up, one right. And then same here. These individual borders between the light and the dark areas have this shape and this shape. And then it got a little bit complicated. You can combine two instruction symbols in the same blank area, in the same light area, and like shift them around. Like move them around and orient them in such a way that they add up to the border between the light and the dark spaces. Like if you move this one over here, you get this down and to the right, and then right and up. And same thing here. You move this one goes over here. You've got right, down, right, which satisfies this, and then right, up, right, which satisfies this. And then you've got here like two left, two down, two right, two up, which makes this box in the center. And then this one, right before the end, is it's teaching you that you can use like the negative space or the opposite. You don't have to draw a really big dark area to make a border with a really small light area. You can have a really small dark area that makes a small border with a really big light area as well to satisfy this down, right, right border. That makes sense, Felix? So now we're at the final level of this set. Been stuck here for a while now. We have 4 instruction symbols that make a border that is supposed to be satisfying the borders between the light and dark areas. So maybe explaining this will help you realize a solution. Yeah, maybe. It often is something like a trigger for the brain. So my first intuition was like, okay, I can separate the top right and the top left and just make something like this. Then this symbol by itself will satisfy its own border for its little corner, and this symbol will satisfy its own border for its little corner. But then we get to these two symbols, and these two symbols are really tricky. This one kind of looks like this, right? This one in its corner would kind of look like this: up, left, up, up. But if you try to close it off here, then you're missing this left, this final border that is left. So I don't think we can close it off. So I was thinking to combine it maybe with like this somehow, but I don't think this can combine with this that well. The closest that I've gotten so far, so obviously like we need to make this shape somewhere. We need to kind of make this shape somewhere with the dark square. Now watch Felix go, oh, right after coming in, yeah. That would be depressing. That would be a blow to my ego for sure. So we need to make this shape somewhere to have this up, left, up, up for this. Then we need to make something that connects without going left, right? We could go right, actually. So like if we do this, this satisfies here, and then this corner here gets satisfied by this. Wait, is that it? No, because I'm still missing this vertical piece. This third vertical piece I'm missing. And if I go back around this way, then I don't have anything that satisfies here. So that doesn't seem to work. I was getting kind of in close with something, with an idea like this. If we could connect all four pieces together into one big blank area, then we could have this shape in the bottom right account for this border here. So we've got this bottom left shape going up, left, up, up. Then we use the bottom right shape to go up, up, right, right. And then we have these two shapes that are identical. I don't really know how to do this then. We go down, down, right, right, and then we're stuck. Then we have down, 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 which we're kind of stuck. Can we combine? I can't draw like a really long line this way. Ah. Okay, let's try a different starting spot. I keep starting with the same places. Let's try a different starting spot. What if we do that? Then we've got down, down, right, right. Okay? And then the border will continue from here, which is down, down, right, right. So here, 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 here. And then we've got, dude, this is close. And then we've got up, left, up, up. And then we've got right, no, this is close. Interesting. I haven't utilized this piece yet, though. It's interesting that... Ooh. Okay. I think what will help me is MS Paint. I think MS Paint will help me. Let's try this. No, what happened? Print screen. Go to MS Paint. Okay. MS Paint. Select. I'm going to combine this with this, right? So it kind of looks like, can I crop that? Oh, how do I crop this? So it looks something like this. The border could look something like this. And then I'm trying to figure out like where to put this and the other thing. Wait. Oh, wait. Hold on. Move this like here. I mean, it's kind of... It's Bigfoot. Does it work? It doesn't really work. I need to close it off somehow. Getting wild with the combinations. Yeah, like, but you see like the kind of shape, like this doesn't make sense, right? This thing doesn't make sense. Okay. But this kind of makes sense. That we can make, look, we can make this sort of going back to the game, like we can make this sort of border down, down, right, right, down, right, right, and then like this just picks up here, up, left, up. We just need to make a... How does it work? How does it work? Tell me. Okay, so this goes here. This is up, left, up, then left, up. This is okay. Hold on. Down, right, right. This satisfies this. Then down, right, down. That satisfies this. Then left, up. That satisfies this. And then I just need like this. But fudge! Fudge! Man, why? One, two, three, four. Oh my god. I think it's got to be something like this. It's like a medium-sized dark area in the middle that combines all four of these on the outside. What's the total length of these pieces? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So we kind of have the right size of the border, but it's not in the exact right shape. This goes here, this goes here, this goes here, and then I just have the wrong shape for this shape here, which is right, down, left, left. That needs to be down, down, right, right. How would we do that? Down, down, right, right. this here. So this piece is here. This piece is here. Then this piece is here. And then what the hell do I do with this piece? Damn it! So, oh my god. Back to paint. Oh my god. Maybe something like this? But then how do I use this shape twice? How can I use this shape twice? It makes no sense, right? I can't make a big border like this because it would then block. If it's a big border like this, it would then block them from each other. That doesn't make sense. What if I just excluded one of them? If I just excluded one of them and then I have to make a border like this, could I do that? Like, I don't know what the combinations are. That's part of the problem, is I don't know what the combinations are. It could be 1 and 3. Like right now I'm trying to do this doesn't work, right? It has no vertical side. I need a vertical side to block it from the top right corner. All right, look. So I was thinking, maybe what if we just separate this one and then figure out a way to combine these three together? So if we do this top right corner is satisfied by itself. This here, right, up is this. Then we've got right. Then we've got. Then this shape is weird. This shape is very weird, because then I'm missing a vertical. I need a vertical, then this, and then right, down, down. It's kind of close, but not really. Wow. What if it's these three shapes combined? These three shapes combined seem much harder, I think. It looks harder to me. Because yeah, like how are we gonna get the horizontalness of this with these three shapes? We can't. This is one of the ones that were, the bottom right one was actually helping us a lot with the horizontalness of this. This is still the closest. This is still the closest that we've come. Up, left, up, right from this. And then down, right. God. I've actually got no clue. I would have skipped it by now. Yeah, I mean, I will try a little bit more, then maybe I'll ask for like a gentle hint at some point. I would rather, yeah, I'd rather figure it out even with a gentle hint than just like completely give up on it and skip it. This, like, ah, damn it. The main problem is like, could I do something like this? Where this shape accounts for this, but then I have this vertical border that doesn't account for anything. But this shape then accounts for this, and then I've got this that doesn't do anything. Man, this level is really good at making you tunnel vision, or I'm just like suffering really hard from tunnel visioning because I feel like I'm right on the cusp of it, but I just can't unsee the solution that I initially saw. What if this was up here? What if we imagine that this was up here? Then it would be like, you have the same solution, by the way. It's probably only one solution. Um, with for something this complicated, I wouldn't be that surprised if it's only one solution. Okay, so what if this is here? This is being represented by this, which is 1, 2, this, down. So far this border is okay with this. Then we need like down, right, down, right. Now we're here. Down, down, right, right. And then we need up, up. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! It's so close. It's so close. We got it. 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 How is that not right? How is that not right? Oh my god, I'm so close. We're so close. Down, down, right, down, down. Okay, down, down, right, down. That's this. Then down, down, right, right. That's this. Then up, up, right, right. So we don't need to draw these last two squares. Holy crap. Oh my god. We got it. Okay. Whew. I actually thought of this idea, like, earlier I was saying, what if this is by itself and then we combine these three, right? But I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. Why? I think I got stuck. The part that I got stuck on was I thought I kept trying to start in this upper left corner with this symbol, which ends up not working. If you do that, then you get this, and then you have to go like here, and you're too far. And then you've got this one down, one right. Then you're like here. You go right. You're too far. This down to this. Now you're here, and then you don't have enough space to make this up, right corner. But if you start with this one in the upper left corner, you don't go as far. And then you can do it. I've lost it. There we go. Was that chat solution too? I bet so. I bet it looks like this, maybe drawn the opposite direction or something. Or like, you know, drawing this exact shape with a different direction. It needed to exclude one of the four. Yeah, I think it's like impossible to do with all four at the same time. They don't make a viable shape if you make all four at the same time. A little tricky that the left bottom shape is in the top left corner. Yeah, for sure. Nice. Okay. First rule, don't touch this instruction symbol. Next set, here we go. First rule, don't touch the instruction symbol. Looks like just draw the shape, kind of. Okay. So this works. What if I do this? This doesn't work? Okay, what exactly is going on here? So all three of these don't work to satisfy the second rule. These two, no matter what position they are, they work, and single ones don't work. So the thing that satisfies the second rule for this symbol is 2 tiles horizontally selected. Does that work? No. Does that work? No. Does that work? No. That work? No. So only this. And this backwards also works. I mean, I don't know if it's like the shape or the movement yet. It kind of looks like the shape, right? Because if it was movement, it would need me to go right 2, down 2. It can't just be contains the thing, it has to be exactly. It has to exactly match. We can't, so this corner piece is good, but this, if you extend the corner piece, it doesn't satisfy it anymore. What about this? No? So why is this the same as this? The second rule, shape, satisfies both this instruction and this instruction are exactly the same. It looks like you just have to make that shape. The super easy, huh? Yeah, I don't know about that. I mean, to make this shape, I have to go right 1, and then down, and then, like, I feel like this should make that shape. We've got a 1 length horizontal, a 2 length vertical, and a 3 length horizontal. I feel like that should be correct. Hmm. What? It's the smallest shape. Huh. How does this 2 length horizontal satisfy this? What? Hmm. This makes no sense to me. Obviously, the third side is longer than the second side, right? But I mean, I guess the second side is also longer than the first side, but we have it basically the same length. This is a short set. I don't understand the rule yet. I solved it, but not because of some epiphany or because of understanding the rule. I just solved it based on what worked for this should work for this. Why is it not this? It's like ignore the length of the line. Ignore the length of the line and just turn in that direction. Maybe? And just keep the length of the line as short as possible. Because in order to make a turn, we have to make a line of this length. Okay. 4 rules now. 4 rules now. Third rule is don't touch the symbol. Don't touch the instruction. First rule started a square. Second rule ended a square. Fourth rule is have this shape in your line somewhere. Have your turn. You're allowed one turn like this, maybe. You're allowed to turn twice. You're allowed to make this corner and then this corner. You have to make this corner and this corner. You have to make this corner, and then this corner. You have to like that. Again, length doesn't seem to matter here. It's just a matter of making the turn. What? Okay, this is kind of funny because it's like the length of the sides is very out of scale, so it makes you confused that like this is representing this starting square, but this is actually representing this square to go left, down, right, up, left. Second square, don't touch any instructions. Third rule, probably something like get both of these shapes in your line somewhere. First rule might be to cover every tile other than the top. First rule is to cover every blank tile. Cover every blank tile, and then get these shapes in these kind of turns in your line. We have a U-turn, and then another U-turn. What is this? That's that and that. So we've got this shape here, and then this corner here. This corner is here, this corner is here, and this corner is here. What? What? Huh? Okay, why does this work? Up, left, down, left, up. I feel like this should work. I don't know why doesn't this work? Maybe the length one line needs to be a complete line, whereas here, like, no, because this is, I don't know. Oh, huh. So 10-7 and 10-6 are exactly the same, except instead of two vertical ones, there's 2 and 2, it's 3 horizontal and 3 vertical. No, 3 horizontal and 1 vertical. Hmm. It's because they need to be combined? Maybe? So, like, this doesn't work because I don't have 2 different vertical lines? But this is 2 vertical. Like, I don't understand why this doesn't work. Here's a vertical line, here's a vertical line, here's a horizontal line, here's a horizontal line. Why doesn't this work? And here we have this one vertical line, and then a horizontal here, and I guess a horizontal here. I don't understand why this doesn't work. Oh boy. Okay. So I have the shapes correct, right? If I just do this shape, then this part here satisfies this, and then this part here, like, they can overlap. I can have this horizontal end and this horizontal end overlap, but yeah, we have to fill out everything. So what if I did, like, yeah, this is very difficult. All right, let me see here. How do I even draw all of this? So we could do that. That fills up everything. So we just need to do... can we start somewhere else? We can do this. That fills up everything as well. That's kind of close, but struggling to get these squares, right? I have to... Trying to wonder if I have to start at... So I could do something like this, and that would fill all the squares with... I was wondering if I had to start at this square, or this square, and this square. I don't have to in order to fill everything out. Okay, Silex. Okay. Do. Why isn't this correct, by the way? So this here should fill up this satisfy this one. And this one I thought I would be satisfied with here. Here, we're gonna make a turn, a corner this way, a corner this way, a corner this way, and a corner this way. Oh crap, it's not even the final level. I thought it was the final level for some reason. Okay, should we try this one first? Do we really even understand what we're doing? Okay, we gotta fill every single blank square. And we gotta make a shape like this. And a shape like this. And a shape like this. Like... Do we really understand? So I've already satisfied 2 of the shapes, right? I feel like this should have worked. Why didn't this work for that? Is it because length actually matters here? Okay, so what if I do... Let me see here. So here is, on the left side that I just drew, is the small shape in the middle. There's a small U over here. And then I just need to... How is that not right? Okay, this shape is located right here. Down. Oh. Wait, yeah? Down, right, down and right, and then up and then left. Yeah, this looks correct to me. This looks like that. This is right here, and this is right here. Why are these different? This is bigger. This shape is bigger and has this extra 2 lengths, even though I'm trying to draw the exact same thing. Here's the exact shape that I was supposed to draw. Oh, wait, I didn't... Yeah, see? Like... Oh... It's because I can't use any other turns. I can only use these turns. I cannot use any other turns. Oh, shit. Okay, so it's like... This is valid. And then... This is valid. And then like that. Okay, that was easy. I can't use any other turns. So like this turn here is this one. And then this, that's kind of BS, because nowhere, that's kind of BS, because nowhere in this diagram am I allowed to make this upper left corner. None of the instructions allow me to make this upper left corner. But I just like did this turn, and then I did this. This is a, this big one is the first one here, down, right, up, left, and then up, upwards U. This end, this last piece is this one here, but it's kind of BS. So I'm only allowed to make these turns. Huh? What? Come again? The problematic corners are like this tile and this tile are problematic, and I guess like same thing with this tile and this tile. Like I want to do something like this is like the base shape that I wanted to make. You could cover more squares like this, right? But then how do I get these two tiles? This is an S shape. What if I reversed it and made like a... What if I made like a... Oh, that's not right, because I still need to go... I always came back to this solution with the two empty tiles as well. Yeah. So, how do I get this tile and this tile? Need another oh moment for this one? Need more epiphanies. And I'm only allowed to make these two shapes. Okay, right now I'm having look. How are we connecting these two shapes? I'm currently connecting these two shapes with the bottom border, the bottom line of this one, and the top line of this one. But what if that's not the case? What if you're supposed to connect the middle of this one to the middle of this one? How would that look? Then it would look like this. And then this, and then I would need to go to the right for this one. It's very... Can we do that? It's still pretty tricky though. Like if... Still very tricky. I don't know how we're gonna do that if there's no space for it. Nope. That satisfies the first and third rule, but then we don't get the second rule anymore because we're not supposed to touch the instruction symbols. Nice try, yeah. Dang it. Oh. Don't know why I even tried that. Man. Like, this isn't valid, right? This has to be something like that, but it could also be something like this. This could look something like this as well, where it's not to scale, because it only cares about the turns. It doesn't actually care about the way it's the lengths. And this could look like so if we had this here, we could actually draw it like this and that would be satisfied as well. It's still like, does that help us? Allows us to do it this way. This and connect it to this. That's even worse. Now we're missing two spots. Now we're missing 2 spots on each side instead of just 1 spot on each side. I don't understand why this is not a valid, why this is not satisfying rule number 3. Like rule number 3, like we've got this shape here. This shape is right turning, going right, up, left, down, right. And then this shape is here. Left, down, right, up, left. Like they're overlapping with each other a lot more. I overlapped three edges between the two shapes instead of just one edge between the two shapes, but I feel like that should still be valid. I mean, I already kind of got to this solution, to this stage earlier, but it didn't work. I mean, it not only does it not work, it doesn't fill all of our spaces. But I don't know why. Mm. And maybe it has something to do with me not understanding this either. Like, I don't understand this, why this works and doesn't work. There are no turns here. Interesting. That's a new shape. Hello. Hello. So here, we start here, right, up, left, down, right. And then we go here. This is sharing one side, right, down, left, up, right. What was your other solution that for... What was your other solution for 10.6? It's either this or this, or this. Like the 4 different symmetrical versions of this. You need a... And I don't know why. I don't know why it is like that. Oh, I do know why. Because you need exactly 2 horizontal lines and 2 vertical lines. This is your 2 vertical lines and this is your 2 horizontal lines. You can't have 3. This gives you like 2 horizontal lines and 3 vertical lines. So it does make sense. And then here you have... Wait, what? How... Okay, no, I'm still confused. I'm still confused. Maybe they just overlap. These lines are allowed to overlap. You don't need exactly 3. Wait, what? No, I don't know. I don't get this. I don't get this at all. I don't get it. Why this is like this. Okay. This is still an S shape at the end of the day. Oh my god, I keep coming back to this. Okay. I kind of just stumbled upon it, but I also was going there with a purpose. I was like, okay, what if I start here? I was looking at this corner, right? This corner. Where am I getting this corner shape? This C shape? I can get it here, but I can also get it here. So I'm thinking like this is good. I want it here because I want this C shape to be at the end of something. This C shape is the end of this shape. Then I come in and make this small little turn. And then here is the small little turn here. And then this corner is the end of this shape. We got it. We got it, chat. Oh boy. Okay, bonus time. I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish this bonus level. Or this bonus set. 2 rules. Something appears. So it shows you the shapes that the turns that you take. This shows you the turns that you take. So the first rule is fill every box, I believe. Fill every square on the grid. Yeah, we solved it, Rivar. I solved the last one. I used this shape, this turn, this C shape as here at the end piece of this one, so that I could start on this tile and then make. So yeah, they draw this purposely. They draw this purposely out of scale. You got to imagine like this C shape is the bigger one, and then this goes into the smaller one, and this backward C shape is the bigger one, and it goes into the smaller one. It's rude. You stepped out for 2 minutes and I solved it. Yeah. Okay. I think I get this now. We're on the bonus level. First rule is we need to fill every single grid. Second rule is that we need to follow the turns of this. Uh-oh. Okay, so we have to go back to the first level and change this now? But this no longer fits. So I need to find a turn, some sort of turn configuration that I can solve all the levels with. Okay, so there's 5 total levels. And whatever turns I make on this first level, like that, for example, I have to be able to do with all of them. I think this will probably work. Something like this seems like it should work. We need both horizontal and vertical. Easy. Easy, easy, peasy? Am I okay here? Maybe not. I'm not okay because like I have okay, so let's go with this whoa, wait, no, this is an equal size, a 4x4 grid. We try that. Yeah. What did I do wrong here? No, I did something. No. This one looked like it had the most potential. But it fails when I get here. Because it has more than 4. I can't do more than 4 rows. This is 5 rows. How do I do more than 4 rows? I have 1 row here, 2 rows here, 3 rows here, and 4 rows here. Can I do more than 5 rows? 4 rows? No, because then I'll miss this square, right? Like I could do something like that, but then I will miss this square. So we want this. What about that? Yeah. Right. It has to satisfy 2 and 4. Exactly. It has to satisfy 2 and 4 because 2 gets an extra column and 4 gets an extra row. 3 gets 2 extra columns, which is just the same as 1 extra column, I think. This is not gonna work. This is gonna fail once we get here. So why is this allows us to, this is okay for, so the reason this is okay for, as long as we only have 4 rows, it doesn't matter how many columns we have, this is okay because we have like infinite width. But we only have one line in our shape that gives us infinite height, which is here. The rightmost column gives us infinite height. So this one, what's wrong with this? This only has 4 rows. The problem with this is, again, it only has 4 rows. How do I get more rows? What can I do to get more rows? Why does this have infinite width but not infinite height? Okay, this reason this has infinite width is because it has a horizontal line in every single row. It has a horizontal line. That's why it has infinite width, but it does not have a vertical line in every single column. It does not have a vertical line in the, wait, it does. It does have a vertical line in every single column, but, so what's the problem here? It's because we don't have them in the same, like, in the same position, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can stretch this, but they need to line up. That's a problem. More turns should be good, right? I should be trying to fit in as many turns as I can. What if we try that? There's no verticality in the second column here, though. Okay, what if we try this? There's no verticality in the second. What did I do? What did I do on the last one there? I think I did something like that. So what if I did something like this instead? Can we make this happen? Okay. Let me go test the next one. Argyle. Damn it. We're 1 square short. Oh, I already tried something like this, right? I feel like this, giving a straight line at the top is not it. But if I ever have to go through a corner like this, that doesn't seem right either. feel like this is worse than before. Yeah. Maybe 2 separate solutions for 2 and 4 and call it a day. No. How does this look? You got verticality, vertical columns in every single column, horizontal things in every single row, except the third row is a little bit iffy. That is gonna be a problem. I have a problem with getting this gap here. Here, I have a problem with getting this gap here, or this gap here. What about that? Okay. Okay, 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 okay. Okay. Maybe? No. I still have a problem. I can't get this gap here. I can't have this shape. I can't have this shape on the border. Like I can get the reason I can get this gap because this line can extend into this gap. And this line can extend into this gap to fill this gap here. But I don't have a line that extends into this gap here. And this is the same problem. I don't have a line that can extend this gap here. Why? I just drew the mirror of the thing that I just drew. I mean, I like this shape because it has a lot of turns, right? And that's what we're looking for. What's the problem with this shape? I feel like there's a lot of problems with this shape. Yeah, there's no verticality in the second column. So, like, I fail here already. Too many straight lines is the problem? Well, I'm trying to cut down on a lot of the straight lines. Like, there's no line. This is not a valid solution, even though there's not that many straight lines. Can we do that? No, right? There's no way. Yeah, this is no way. Not enough turns here. I feel like starting at the corner is not correct. Starting and ending at the corner is probably not correct. But like, this also seems really bad. Ah. This is the closest I've gotten. This shape is the closest I've gotten, and this is the only problem. This gap right here is the only problem that we can't fill. What if I did this instead? No, because that's the same shit. I can't fill this gap now. That's right? Let me see. Yeah. This can be... This is infinite height, but only 4 columns. Nope, that's just the symmetrical shape of what I just did. Rotated. This is what we started with, one of our earliest attempts. And the problem here is we can't fill this. We only have 4 rows. We don't have extendable... Didn't you just say we didn't want to start at the corner? Yeah, I don't. I'm just trying to get some ideas. I tried this shape too, right? I already tried this shape as well. It doesn't work. Does it? Does this shape work? Hmm. Hmm. Nah, it doesn't work. It doesn't have the verticality. Is that not just the, is that not the same shape that I just drew? Can't do this. Can't do that either. Like if I go this way, if I go inwards from this tile, I think I cannot draw everything. Well, maybe I could do this, but like that's not going to be a valid solution. There's no verticality here. There's no verticality on any of these middle columns. So that's definitely wrong. And now I'm stuck. Like this, I don't have. Maybe start where you need the extension in the end. I mean, that's... I feel like we're gonna go into a circle there. So let's say, like, this is the closest that we've got, right? And now we need an extension. Now we got problems here because we can't get this square. So then then my thought was like we should start with like this line, like this, so that we can extend into that square. But then we can't actually draw the same shape that we had before. Then that just leads us to this symmetrical butterfly shape that I had last time, that I keep having, and that works for this. Does that? But that, I don't think that works for this. Yeah, like this doesn't work for this because I can't get the horizontal. I can't get the horizontal thing on the second. The second row doesn't have a horizontal line anymore because I took it out to make this extension here. Good night, Silex. Thank you, will do. Yeah, it's getting really late for me too. I need to figure something out here, or probably gonna have to end the stream. Yeah, I definitely don't want to start at the corner, right? Because if we start at the corner, we waste this extension. We waste... I keep drawing the same thing. But we waste this extension. This can't extend anywhere. But if we start here, for example... I get this extension through this blank area here. I can get either a one length or like all the way up to this bottom length. I like this shape quite a lot. It's what I do here that I don't know what to do with. Like, I had that, and we knew how that turned out. That doesn't work. Mainly because of this spot right here. This seems wrong. This is definitely wrong. For the same reasons, there's no... I need a horizontal line here, right? I need a horizontal line here, which only I can get from there, but that's a problem. What if we go like this? Horizontal line here, but then we can't finish the line. We do this. You always start at the same spot? I mean, there's only 3 spots, 3 different spots that you can start at. There's the corner spot, the side spot that's adjacent to the corner, and then this spot. So this would be the 3rd spot. I've tried this spot a little bit, but I have trouble like with actually drawing a line. There's other side spots. You realize that they're the same, right? This side spot and this side spot are exactly the same. These side spots, these side spots, these side spots, and these side spots are all exactly the same. It's a symmetrical 4x4 square. It doesn't really matter which of those 8 side spots you start on, they're the same. Not from drawing? How so? Like whatever drawing you get, right? Let's say you draw this, right? The shape that we've been using. Well, I mean, you can draw it from here and just mirror it. That's still the same shape. That still gives you the same flexibility that you had with the previous shape. in terms of horizontal and vertical flexibility. It's just mirrored. And if you do this, if you draw it like this, sorry, how did I do this? This is also the same shape, but just mirrored or like rotated. And it gives you the same flexibility, except the horizontal flexibility is now vertical flexibility, and the vertical flexibility is now horizontal flexibility. You still have the same blind spot, which is right here on this little U-turn thing. The same blind spot that you can't extend a horizontal line here, but you can extend it here. Let's try this. This is the... I've tried starting at corner a lot, and I've tried starting at the side a lot. I haven't tried starting at this this square. But starting at this square is so difficult to draw an actual line. Like, you just have to like do that, and that does not feel right whatsoever. Yeah, it's definitely not right. I can't actually draw a line that fills up all the squares this way. If I start here, right, and I go up or to the left, which are the same, they're symmetrical, then then I need to have a horizontal line on these two squares, otherwise I'm going to have 0 horizontal power on the second column. But I can't do that. Maybe it's like this? What did I just draw? I feel like I just drew the exact same thing that I started with. I just remember this? Remember this? I just drew this. No, that's not true. That's not true. What am I talking about? That's not true. Oh my god, I just like lost it. How did I just lose that? Okay, I was this. But like we have a long line on the corner side here and a long line on this side, which is not great. This doesn't work, right? I have no... Where's the lack of flexibility? I have no... So I... Wait. Okay, there we go. That's fine. That works. Can we do it here? No. This does not work. My lack of flexibility is... Honestly, the lack of flexibility is here. It's once again, every time I have like this gap on the edge, I can't fill it in. Okay. I get what you're saying about rotation symmetry of the 4x4 cube, but for me, everything changed when I start from a different point. Okay. So let's try. Let's try this point. Nope, I can already tell that's not gonna work. Nope, that's not gonna work. How about this? Damn it. Yeah. This is a failure. This isn't drawable. This doesn't look possible. Man, this is so hard. I feel like I understand the concept behind this is that could try brute forcing. Honestly, Naravan, there are not that many ways that you can fill this 4x4 triangle because of all the symmetry. There's not that many ways that you can do it. But it's not gonna work. What about this? Would this work? Don't like the straight line on the right. What am I gonna do about it? I have to fill the 4x4 grid. I can't, if I draw this way, I can't. I mean, I don't love it either. Yeah, like we can't get here. Right? Like if I go this way, I'm already forced to have a straight line on the right. Because I can't have a line go this way because then I can't get to this corner. Well, then I can't go down. That means I have to go towards the corner. That means I have to go towards the corner like this. And then, I mean, we want to turn, right? Or we could go this way, maybe. But like, look, we're getting stuck with the straight line now just at the bottom. The straight line is now going to be at the bottom instead of at the top right, the bottom right instead of the top right. We could go like this. We go like this, and then we'll have a straight line here, or a straight line in the middle here. All bad. It's going to be a shape we already had just with a different starting position. That makes no sense. That makes zero sense to me. If it's a shape that we already had, but a different starting position, why couldn't we just rotate it and change our, like, that doesn't make it. I feel like then the rotation of that should be a valid solution as well. Like all rotations of the actual solution should be a valid solution. Because the game doesn't force you to start at a certain tile. Think about drawing the extension. Yeah, so like look. If you do this, you can draw the extension here downwards, right? If you do this, You can draw the extension leftwards, but it's the same thing. You just start at a different... Alright, I'm getting frustrated. I'm getting frustrated. I feel like it's like the concept shouldn't... I don't know. I feel like there's something lost in concept here. The hesitation, I have an idea, want to hear it. Okay. I mean, maybe a gentle hint or a gentle idea. Sure. It's getting late. I need to go. And I still need to finish like packing and stuff tonight. Yeah, maybe I'll just like come back to this at some point. We don't have to solve it right now either. Have you tried a spiral? I mean, I have. I have tried a spiral. This doesn't work. I don't think. So like here, once you get to the vertical issue, like how do you scale all these vertical lines with your spiral? Like you're gonna be missing something here. If you could get one more direction, then it would work, right? If you could get one more direction, then it could work. But in the original, in the first 4x4 square, you don't have space to make one more direction. Can you not rotate? No. I don't think you can do that. No. You can't do this because you have to follow the same directions as the thing that you drew in the first level. That's why, like, if you draw it this way, it works for all the horizontal levels, 2 and 3, but then you have to draw it this way to make it work for the vertical levels, 4 and 5. And we're looking for a solution. We're looking for something in the first level that will allow you to scale both vertically and horizontally. All right. I'll probably just call it then. If you guys... Your hint would be that you should go with your favorite shape, but with the starting point we had last, and try to draw it differently. I don't know which starting point we had last. My favorite shape? What was my favorite shape? It's like that. I think this is the shape that I tried to use the most. Here. Like this. This is gonna have the same problem. It's gonna have the problem down here. Start is good, but then go down. Like this? This, we already tried this shape too. Ooh. I've not tried this shape. But this shape has stuff on the... This shape has is a problem. The third row does not have any horizontal lines, and that's already going to be failure. We've tried this shape before too. We've tried this shape before too, and it doesn't work. Right, down, left, down, then make the shape. Then this way. This is the same thing, except we start at the other end and not this end. We start at the end and not the beginning. What? I'm so confused. What do you want me to do? I don't understand. This is the shape that I drew. This is the shape that I drew, but it doesn't matter which end we start at. I feel like I'm getting trolled. There is another way. Right, down, left, down. And then we've got this, but we said this doesn't work. We already know this doesn't work. Right? Alright, let me see here. Can this work? Nope. So this, you want me to do this shape, right? You want me to do this shape, right? The question mark. That's right, down, left, down. And then we gotta go this way. We can't go this way, right? Because this way, if we go this way, we're locking into this route and we know that doesn't work. So then we go this way, and I had this shape, but you're saying it's not that. This shape? Could this is not gonna work. Like this area, this is still gonna be a problem area. This is still gonna be a problem area. Over here. This is the same shape that I had before. This is... There's no way this is gonna work. Okay, Revar, just tell me what you want me to draw because I don't think it's gonna work. I feel like this already is not gonna work. Tell me what you want me to draw. Yes to what? Yes to what? The symmetrical one? This one? I don't... Really, this one. I've drawn this... I've done this shape already. This is not gonna work. Dude... How are we gonna get this square now? Now you just need to draw it correctly. Huh? So... So it looks like it's not gonna work on here because this shape looks symmetrical. But when you actually draw it, you can change the lengths of each individual line so one of them extends into the other one. Like this fills this gap. Let me see here. This might still be a problem. How do we draw this? I have a little bit of a problem here, right? What did I do here? This longer. I had drawn this like that. So now, what do I do? This seems tricky. Something's very wrong here. Okay, let's do this first. This one should be easy. The horizontal one is easy, then how do we get this? I don't... This last one is tripping me. This? This? No, because now I don't have enough space to do the final weave. So this was my solution for the other one was like this. If I had one less row. Where do I get this extra height from? I can't get the extra height from here. So like here I had this one. Wait, this is not even right. I did this. So I can't extend these lines. If I extend these lines, I can't fill the gap in here. If I extend these lines, how do I fill the gap in the middle, though? Almost. That's almost good. This is close. This is not right. Because if I do this, then I don't have room. This is not right. So I either need to go like this immediately, or I need to go down here and go like that. I realized what I said earlier that I had a solution that worked for 3, but not for the last one. I probably just drew incorrectly. Yeah, maybe. What if we start here? What do we start here instead? I mean, this should just be symmetrical, right? This doesn't work. This looks very promising, but stuck on something. What am I missing? I need to be able to extend... I need to be able to extend one of these two middle pieces. I think that's the problem. But like, once I do that, I'm screwed. Still doesn't work properly. I don't see it. If I start here, we could have like, we could have this corner go all the way up like that, and then go like this. But then I don't have space then for this squiggly line. Like I have to have this bare minimum, right? That doesn't work. What's the smallest space I can fit this in? A 4x4. Oh lord. I can't rotate the original shape. If I rotate the original shape, I might have an easier time with the final level, but I will have just as difficult a time with this level. This is just the same. This is 4x6, this is 6x4, it's just the same thing. I was thinking about what if I rotated the shape 90 degrees to make it easier for here, but what if we start? I mean, I can't really start near the bottom. Oh, wait, what if I do this? God, that's one dun 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 dun. Nah, no. Dun 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 dun. No. No. Alright. I think I'm done. I'm way over time. I'm way over time. Where did we start in the original? Here? Or here? So we start, you're saying like this? Oh, oh my god. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, dude, this is so tricky. I thought for sure that it would be one. I thought for sure that one of the starting points would be the corner. It's just the simplest thing to me. The most intuitive thing to me is that one of these points fills an entire line. And then like once you do that, you're just like completely never going to solve it. Because you need space for this to turn to the left to get that end square. Oh man. Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus. Okay. All right, chat. GG's. Thanks for watching. It's been a long one. Oh my god, I've been live for almost 9 hours. I gotta go. I gotta go. Yeah. Now I'm gonna go on holiday. Good night, chat. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful night. We'll be back next Thursday. Will be our next stream, May 18th. Have fun with the new Gwent patch, with the new season. Good luck. I may like tweet something out or maybe write something on Reddit in terms of like a quick summary of my thoughts on the balance changes or the patch tomorrow, but I won't be streaming for until May 18th. We're going on a Alaskan cruise. Yeah, thanks guys. Take care. Good night. Bye-bye. I'm going to go pull my hair out. See you, Mr. Killjoy. Thanks for lurking. All right. I will